All right, let's get back at it. Oh.
You're seeing what I'm seeing, right?
Wait, where are we going? Oh.
Hey guys, you all done yet?
Yeah, Mom. Can we go outside while you and Tessa play cards?
I'm afraid there's no time for games today, sweetie. Now let's go.
Marianne, can you come here?
Sorry, Tessa, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Oh, what's your excuse this time? Emergency repairs for the beaver dam?
Tessa, look.
No, I don't want to hear it. I want to talk to you now. Or do I need to start calling in your debts?
Huh. I'd completely forgotten about that.
I remember it, but not exactly like that. Here, let's see if we can call up my version, okay?
Call up your version.
Mom? Can we go outside while you and Tessa play cards?
No, there's no time for games today.
Marianne, can we talk?
No, we can't. Just leave the groceries, kids. Let's go.
Don't. Please, let's just talk for a few minutes. Okay?
Okay, we remember that slightly differently. I guess that makes sense. Rashomon, you know? But whatever happened, after that they walked to the counter, and then Marianne lashed out at Tessa, right?
No.
I
Marianne defended us because Tessa got all...
Choose which
wanna
memory
talk
you
to
want to
you
remember. Wait,
now.
which memory?
Please, let's just talk for a few minutes.
Marianne was
Okay?
angry. Tessa was angry.
I want to talk to
Dang.
you now. Or do I need to start calling in your debts?
No, Tessa was. She went all Jack Thompson on her.
Please, let's just talk for a few minutes. Okay?
You feel this?
Hmm.
Marianne was looking for a fight. Which is it going to be?
I don't even know. Who do I want to see? Shit.
Please, let's just talk for a few minutes. Okay? I want to talk to you now. Or do I need to start calling in your debts? The Lord disciplines those he loves. You're failing these kids, Marianne.
Judge me all you want, but don't spew that hate around my children.
Spew hate? I am trying to be your friend. They need a firm, guiding hand, and you...
My God. You actually think you're being a friend right now? Talking about my children that way?
Yes, you might find this hard to believe, but friends aren't just for loans, Marianne.
You really want to get into this? Fine. Let's go to your office. I'll be right back, kids. Stay inside.
I wish you would have trusted me on this. I really don't think Tessa was being that harsh.
You don't know her. And regardless of who started things, once they were in the office, they both went at it.
What do you think they were arguing about? Me?
Don't know. It was impossible to hear over the music. But hey, now that we know she was lying to our faces, let's ask her.
Is there something I can do for you?
Earlier you said Marianne kept everything to herself. But you two had a big fight a few months before her death, didn't you?
We argued all the time. You'll have to be more specific.
This wasn't about who cheated at Canasta. This was intense. You locked yourselves in the office so we couldn't hear.
I'm sorry. It was a long time ago. Now, I was in the middle of something.
Okay. We'll leave you to it. Damn it.
Hey, how's it going?
I think she knows more than she's letting on.
Duh. But there's no way to nail her down when we don't even know what we mean.
If we could pinpoint what it was about, she'd be out of excuses.
Sure, but how do we do that? The music was too loud to make out what they were saying.
Marianne and Tessa were obsessed with that song. It was on all the time.
What are you thinking?
We've been getting these visions whenever we see or hear something really emotional. Maybe listening to it will trigger something.
You may be onto something here, Ronan.
We can't go back to her with anything half-assed. We should go talk to Tom. Make sure we build as strong of a case as possible.
Okay. Let's see if we can figure out what song it was.
What the heck? So we gonna figure out a song?
Can you believe Tessa and Tom were ever young?
I heard that. I may have a little less going on in the hair department, but you should see the rest of Delos High, class of '81.
Fair enough. Hey, Tom.
There's something I can help you with?
I'm just get right into it.
This might be a weird question, but do you remember the song that Tessa and Marianne used to love? They played it all the time.
How could I forget? I think she's still got the CD back here. A little worse for the wear, of course. Hold on. Here it is. I was happy when it got put away, to be honest. A bit cheesy for my tastes.
This is it, right?
I think so. Whoa. I just got hit with a flood of memories. You seeing what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
Should we check this one out?
Mom, stop! That's so embarrassing! Oh, yeah? Tessa, come join me. I know you love this song.
No, I couldn't possibly. Some of us are actually trying to get work done here.
I forgot how carefree she could be.
Yeah. What the hell happened? Think there's more memories lurking around?
The kids keep pestering me for these candies. They're so expensive.
Oh, just grab a bag. It's fine.
Oh, no. I can't, Tessa.
It's nothing.
Okay. But write it down in your little notebook.
Okay, okay. Whatever you want. There. Happy?
Yes. And I'll be by on Wednesday to help you close, like I promised.
Tessa acted like she was Marianne's mom sometimes.
I think you mean Tessa was self-righteous and treated Marianne like a charity case.
She was trying to help.
We should see if we can find that notebook she was holding. I know Tessa still keeps a bunch of them in here somewhere.
What are you doing here?
I thought you needed help with the store.
I needed help 2 hours ago. Have you been drinking?
What? No, I just had a day, okay? I took a pill. I'm fine.
Marianne.
I said I'm fine. Kids, come on, let's go.
Wait, please. I have something for you. Take a look at this when you get home, okay? They can handle this confusion. I've been working with these people for years. They can help.
What do you think that pamphlet was Tessa gave to Marianne?
I don't know. I saw it in Marianne's room. It had a creepy vibe, but I didn't think much about it. It was bad, though. Like, maybe conversion therapy bad. I'm sorry.
Whoa. If this is true, I want to know how Marianne felt about it.
Tessa? Is it okay if I run a quick Google search? My phone's dead.
Sure, but make it quick. I'm going to need the computer.
Virtue Seekers Youth Camp. Wait, what? Is that what she recommended for Tyler?
I don't know what to say.
I'm sorry, Tyler.
Yeah.
Let's see how Tessa explains this one away.
Wait. Seize the Day, Robin Williams. That's pretty cool. Actually, I never watched that film. Now I'm a little curious about it.
Can I help you, Allison?
Oh, no thanks. I'm good. I'm just looking for something that I forgot.
Oh!
What's this doing here?
The pious pelican is the princess's generous friend. She has a magical beak that is always full of food and never empties.
Ah, 2004.
Anything interesting?
Marianne.
Floor show. It looks like Marianne started flaking on her debt in October 2004.
5 months before that night. I think we've seen enough.
Yeah, we've got a good sense of what went down. Let's talk to Tessa.
Is there something I can do for you?
So what are you doing there?
Oh, just inventory.
Guess I'm lucky I had the day off, huh?
Yes, what a lucky coincidence.
We're back. With details that should help your memory.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. We were buying groceries, and then you stormed in, threatening to call in debts and demanding that Marianne talk to you. It turned into an argument. So you guys went into the office and blasted that song you used to dance to all the time.
Call in debts? I never. Like I'm some kind of loan shark. When did this supposedly occur?
Well, our memories don't exactly have timestamps.
I can't be expected to take these accusations seriously if you can't even recall basic details.
Oh shit, August?
August 2004. That's when she stopped paying off her debts to you, right?
August? No, that doesn't sound right. I distinctly remember her helping during the summer rush. I'm sure we never fought about money, though. I was always forgiving with your mother. I could see how she was struggling.
Yeah, and you loved lording it over her, didn't you?
Allison,
Excuse me? Young lady, I help others because it's the right thing to do. You all would have starved if it weren't for me.
and we're grateful for that. It's just an emotional subject for us, right, Allison?
Yeah, I never said you two were arguing about money.
Hmm.
You said she was failing us and called her a bad parent. Was she done being judged by you? Was that it?
I really have no idea what you're talking about, and I was never cruel to Marianne. I did everything I could to help her, to help you all. Even when she fought me, even when she screamed and spit in my face for the effort, even when she didn't deserve it.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Calm down. Look, we know you took care of us, and we're grateful. But I really need you to answer one question. When you two fought, was it ever about me?
It was always about a lot of things. She was struggling with everything at the end.
Did you try to convince Marianne to send Tyler to some kind of program?
No, and I think you should go now.
Tessa, I'm here to figure out if Marianne tried to kill me because of who I am. Do you get that?
I do. I just...
Then why won't you give us a straight answer?
I truly don't know what went on in her mind that day. And it will always be my deepest regret that I didn't see it coming. Now, I understand that this is an emotional topic for you both, and fortunately for you, I keep forgiveness at the heart of my relationships.
If you're so fucking righteous, why did you dump Marianne when she was at her worst?
I will not be dragged back into this. You need to go, now.
Can we have our groceries?
Michael already put them in your trunk.
Cool. Bye, Tom. What are you thinking?
Just trying to wrap my brain around all that. You know, we might have actually gotten to the truth if you hadn't lashed out at her.
Are you serious right now?
You were on her case the whole time.
Don't turn this on me! It's obvious she's guilty of something, and that's why she doesn't want to talk about it! Ugh, that sanctimonious bitch!
Done now? You get all that out of your system?
Sorry I got so worked up. It just makes me crazy that she would play dumb like that. She knows how important this is to us. To you.
Yeah, but you know, you're onto something with the guilt. She didn't want to admit what they thought about, which makes me think it was me. You spooked her with that talk about the program. I think Marianne really was trying to figure out how to support me before whatever the hell happened that pushed her over the edge.
You may be right.
Yeah. She stood up for me, Allison. She was still crazy Marianne, but she saw me. I feel lighter. Like I've been carrying something around for the last 10 years, and now it's gone.
I'm really happy for you.
But
That just opens a whole new box of Pandora's, doesn't it?
yeah, a whole damn shipping crate full.
Well, it's a good thing Eddie's expecting us. He knew Marianne pretty well, and he was in charge of her case.
Did he ever mention anything about the investigation to you?
No, I never asked. And I'm sure he thought I was better off not knowing.
Guess that might have made for some awkward dinner conversation.
Exactly. But I mean, he's a good cop. Thorough. I'm sure he's got something. Let's go.
Hey, what's up, Pumbaa?
This is kind of bleak.
It's usually more crowded, but the other officers punch out at 6 o'clock sharp.
There's no crime after 6?
In the mean streets of Delos Crossing, just bears and drunken disorderlies. And Uncle Eddie can usually handle them on his own.
But what about drunk bears?
Anyway, he's probably in his office, upstairs.
Damn, they still got this creepy mascot, huh?
What? Officer Justin Beaver is not creepy. He's Delos Crossing's longest-serving officer.
Oh, the beaver, like from the story.
Hold on.
Home sweet home.
You spent a lot of time here growing up?
Yeah, whenever Eddie was working. The whole precinct's basically family. Well, should I decide the wild world of accounting isn't for me?
Can't really picture you in the uniform.
Really? I think I could pull it off. 100% college tuition paid? Damn. Maybe I should have joined the National Guard. That's still not cleaned up. Assholes. I wonder if too little too late.
What? Claire Brown went missing on a snowmobile trip?
Yeah. I thought you were still here when it happened.
I don't remember it.
Remember Mr. Haynes?
Vaguely. He had that workshop in his garage, right? Made those huge glass sculptures?
Yeah. He's been missing for a couple months.
Damn. Always liked his art.
They never did find him.
This happened when we were kids, right?
Yeah. Marianne freaked out and wouldn't drive after dark for a few weeks. Oh, Greg's. Just leaving this out on display again.
Greg's. Like Officer Greg's? The one who was with us that night.
Yeah, he's still here. He became a bit of a local celebrity after nabbing a murderer from Juneau. The guy was hiding out on a fishing boat and got really, really sick after eating out of the chum bucket. So it was actually a pretty easy takedown.
Come on, man. We can't make these poor kids sleep here.
Justin Bieber.
Well, where do you suggest they go? Social services will be here in a few hours, and this is the only room with a bed. Anywhere but a cell. We'll find some other place.
Here we go again.
God, not here too. I'm not ready.
Me neither. Huh. Is that like an old... Shit!
Stop touching everything, Butterfingers.
Sorry.
The Delos Crossing Raiders.
They got a basketball team now?
Yep. A few cops from this station and some firefighters from the next town over.
How good are they?
Eddie's within earshot, right?
I think so.
Then they're great.
Huh. Why do they look so familiar?
Tyler, you coming?
Allison, hey. Just finishing up a call. Trying to convince Melinda the Ravens and her garbage aren't police business. Give me a few minutes.
Sure.
Make yourselves a cup of coffee. Here's the key to the break room.
Thanks.
Come back upstairs when you're done, okay?
Coffee sound good? The machine is in the break room downstairs.
Uh-huh.
You know, I really thought I'd locked those memories in some deep, deep part of my brain.
Same.
Something's in the way. Man, they are never gonna catch this guy.
What exactly did he do?
This guy keeps stealing out of people's mailboxes. Asshole snagged a box of fancy washi tape I ordered online.
See, I was picturing an actual mailbox bandit. You know, like hopping around on a post with a little mask on the door.
Huh?
You know, the mailbox is the bandit. Sorry, it was a bad joke.
Wait, when I find Toad down, I'm gonna stuff his ass up his own ass. That's what the fuck. Wait, how come I can't see the memory?
Hey, that coffee is sounding real good. Where's the break room?
Okay, let's go in.
No.
Where are we going?
We're just gonna sit down in here, and I'm gonna ask you a few questions, okay?
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah. I just usually try my best not to remember that night when I'm here.
I would too.
It's locked. Ugh, they've let this place get gross. I'm not that hungry. Check out this masterpiece.
You made it?
Uh-huh. I glued it to the pot one day when I was bored, and nobody has bothered to peel it off.
You think they'll mind if I take one?
This is heavier than I expected.
Yeah, sorry, somebody was texting me.
I'm not going in.
Yeah, you can probably hear the messages going through.
How is it still warm? You sure you want coffee this late in the day? You'll be up all night.
I don't think I'll sleep much anyways. Too much on my mind.
Those dusty couches won't make it any easier. Hey, you okay?
I can't do this. Calm down, Allison. Stick to the plan. Come on, don't freak out on me now. I can't. Please, I can't lie. We already lied. It's all gonna be fine, okay?
You okay?
Honestly, no. Do you ever regret?
No. No way. Well, maybe once or twice early on, but now, no way. I mean, look where we're at. Look where I'm at.
Uncle Eddie's probably done by now. We should go find him.
Do you mind if I go inside that room for a second?
You sure? It's the first time I've been in here since that night.
Wait.
Eddie was so uncomfortable, he dropped a vase.
Here. Have a seat.
All right.
Damn it. Sorry.
Huh, they kept this?
What?
It's that vase. They glued it back together.
Was there one out here?
Why did you separate us? Is Ollie okay?
Ollie's just fine, honey. They're all in the other room having cocoa. Everything's gonna be okay. I need to ask you a few questions now. Come with me?
You're awfully quiet.
Yeah, sorry. Trying to deal, but it's a lot.
Sorry, one second. I'm just like sending a message.
So, isn't Brown waiting for us? We should head back to his office.
All right, let me go back into the office. See if there's anything to investigate. I guess not. Yeah, someone who I buy face paints from. It's crazy, man. When you kind of get into like your own business, man, you just see like, and there's people out there. There'll be people who have a small business, man, and will leech off of other small businesses.
Hey, sorry that took so long.
It's not my style.
Sometimes these old folks want us to come out just because they're lonely.
No worries, Uncle. Hey, you remember this guy?
Yeah, of course. How can I forget? Tyler Ronan, back in Delos Crossing.
It's good to be back.
And just look at you. A man grown.
Yep, guess I ate my Wheaties.
The whole clan's so proud of you. How you work with those kids at Fireweed. I would say children are the future.
Tell me about
I
it.
thought that was Whitney Houston.
Come on, bro. She stole her entire act from me. Everybody knows that. Look at you two. Reunited and it feels so good, huh?
Yeah, not sure how I got by without this dork. Look, Eddie, we aren't here just to say hi. We found something in Marianne's room. Things aren't really adding up anymore, and we've got questions.
Oh, yeah?
Did she mention anything about us that might have been worrying her? About Tyler in particular?
No. She dealt with those kind of worries all on her own. Kept the rest of us at arm's length.
I see.
I will tell you one thing, though. Your mom. Never knew her to hate anyone for being unconventional. Usually, it's the other way around.
Did anyone mention anything about her behavior in the days leading up to that day? Anything at all?
No. Everyone I talked to said it took them by surprise.
Did you see her at all? Like, in those last few days?
No. I hadn't seen her for weeks. Maybe a month before.
Thanks, Uncle Eddie.
If you want my advice, nothing good comes from stirring up old memories.
We don't really have a choice about that.
There's always a choice, son. I know sometimes it doesn't seem like it, but there is.
Can we take a look at her file? Maybe we'd see something you didn't.
Her file?
Her case file, or police file, whatever you call it. You keep those pretty much forever, right?
We do, but I can't just pull it out right here, right now. There are procedures.
But you're the chief.
Which makes it even more important that I follow procedures.
Look, Chief Brown, are you gonna help us? Or are you gonna be a cop about
Tyler!
this?
No, it's fine. Tyler, I know you resent me, but Fireweed was the best deal I could get you.
I'm not mad about Fireweed. But I may be a little salty you kept my sister away for 7 fucking years.
That's what this is about? Look, that was the court's recommendation. They're the experts. I just went along.
Yeah, sure you did.
Trust me, son. We all believed that what happened that night was self-defense, but we couldn't be sure.
I can't believe this.
Look, we couldn't be sure, okay? I was trying to protect you both.
So you still not sure?
What?
You still think keeping us apart was the right call?
She was traumatized.
We needed each other to heal, and you took that away from us.
So why didn't you let your sister visit when you turned 18 then,
Uncle,
huh?
please. Let's move on.
She's never gonna tell you how much that hurt her, but it did.
That was about me. It wasn't about her. Allison gets that, and 3 years is nothing compared to 7. Right, Allie?
Dang. Like, a part of me just wants to say, like, that was probably the best thing. I mean, I don't want to. That's such a tough. Ooh.
Eddie was just doing his best to protect me. To protect his family.
I thought I was your family.
You are. 7 years apart didn't change that. 10 years apart didn't either. But Eddie's family too. Look, we've all fucked up. We've all hurt each other. But isn't that what family's for? Can't we just move on?
Sounds like the right call. Times like this, I wonder who raised who.
We're gonna stay the night at the old house. We better get going.
You want to grab a bite first? It's on me. Don't want to send you out there with empty stomachs.
I would not turn that down. Okay, let's go.
What the?
Mad Hunter. Please, Mom. I'm sorry I cut my hair. I won't do it again. I'm going to kill you! No. Please. Mom. Mom, please. No, don't do this.
What?
Allison.
Oh. That will really happen.
What?
Shit.
Allison. Killed her. I killed her. Allison, we need to call for help. I killed her. No, you didn't. I killed her. And when they come, that's what we're gonna tell them. No, no. Yes. We look out for each other. That's what goblins do. And brothers and sisters. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. Me and this dang, that's the chapter. We'll probably just go into the next chapter then. That's just chapter 1. There's 3 chapters of this. Yeah, me and this one woman were like talking because someone that we know, I got into I never said like what I kind of do for work, but I do like face painting. And this one woman who kind of like brought me on, like at first everything was okay when I was like charging a very cheap rate, but once I charged a standard rate, she wanted to like cut 20%. And I think she does that to a lot of people. I think she just like finds newbies, hopes that they're doing like a cheap rate, and then just starts like once they probably build themselves up, they just she just starts like cutting into their own like money, and it's like, bro, that shit's fucked up, man. Yeah, like for face painting. Well, I don't know if you meant that was crazy of the cutscene or what I was saying, but for face painting, like the standard rate is like £50 an hour, and usually you get like a 2-hour booking. And then this one woman, like, so basically, I started off in face painting, like I started off at £25 an hour when I first started because I was just new. But quickly I had to jump up the price because like transportation, the cost of like the paints, even today I spent like £78 and I just only got like 4 paints, a brush, and a couple of stencils. And so it can get pretty pricey, not to mention, like I said, just the transportation going to different places. Like I take public transport, which is not bad considering, consider the price of a car and gas, taxes, all that kind of stuff. It's expensive to own a car in the UK. But so it's not bad. I generally like take the bus, but yeah, I went from like £25 an hour to like quickly I was jumping up to like 30, 35, up until I got to the standard rate of 50. But as soon as I did that, that's when like this one lady was like, okay, now I need like a 20% cut for finding you the jobs. And I'm like, what? I agreed initially just because like I had a full-time job and I'm like, whatever. But then once I lost my job, I was like, psh, like, fuck that. Like, like it wasn't even the 20%. It was when she got mad that I would start canceling jobs on her, but I would give her plenty of time in advance. But yeah, she got mad that I canceled 2 gigs on her, and I was like, you know what? Take all your shit back. Because there was one festival I did where I made over £400. And I'm like, you want me to make like, if you do the math, £100 minus 20% is 80, minus transportation, I'm down to like 70, 65. I'm like, bro, you want me to make that much for you? And then like, there's some people even if I did a kid's party, I'll make the full like 100, maybe just minus transportation. Like, bro, now like, yeah, we were just talking about it because like she was saying like, yeah, you need to be wary of this person, and like looks like they're working together, and like, yeah, they kind of want to be in people's business too much, like. I think a car in the US isn't too bad. Like my car's still in the US, like it's not registered anymore because I'm not over there, but it's like here you gotta, like, if you have a car, you gotta keep paying road tax. You have to do something what's called like an MOT, which is like they check your car and you have to do that. I don't know if you do it every year, but every couple of years you got to do that. It's like, then there's like the whole energy thing. So like they've introduced stuff like what they call it. They call it LEZ, LEZ, which is like basically if your car is more than like 5 years old, you can't even drive in certain lanes or basically drive in town. Like it gets pretty ridiculous. Like it gets expensive. Like you couldn't obviously just get a cheap car, but it's like, yeah, you're basically being taxed just to have it. Even if you probably weren't driving it, it's like I don't know what happens if you don't drive the car or stuff like that, but it's like, yeah, then you gotta figure insurance. So like it makes sense for me just to like keep taking public transport. But man, when someone wants 20% and you gotta pay for like your own transportation, it's like, bro, you doing too much now. Yeah, there's some people like they show like red flags at the beginning, and it's like, bro, what are you up to? It's like me, like I will cuss your ass out. It's like, don't fucking pull that bullshit on me. I'd rather be broke and do my own shit and find my own jobs. I said I'm probably this summer probably gonna start teaching some like art classes. And like I've taught art before and stuff like that. It's crazy. Some of these people who do all these weird kind of schemes, like this one lady, she's like, I thought she was just gonna teach face painting. This one lady, and she's like okay for considering how many years she's been doing it. She ain't even that like good. Miss RPG Rage Girl. Nah, just some people they just really try to like, they really try to fuck with you like on the money bit, and it's like, Like I said, I might be teaching some like art classes during the summer. But like I know what I'm doing when I do stuff like that. Like I've taught art before. I can do arts and crafts with kids and with adults. Like whereas like with some other people, like this one lady who's like set up this business, I thought she was just gonna teach. She's a face painter, but I thought she was just gonna teach face painting. But she's kind of doing, I guess, sort of almost like a kids kind of camp. So she's gonna be teaching like acting and drama and like singing, and I'm like, can she even do all that? Like people will find out eventually. They're gonna find out you're basically a ripoff, or you're just gonna hire out people and then just like leech off their money. 74% accepted the ring, 15% refused the ring. Oh, these are the things that you did. Oh, wait. Oh, this is what everyone did. So I think when it's highlighted, that's what I did. I did accept the ring, and so did 74% of the people. 81% of people solved the door puzzle. 48% chose Allison's memory. Dang. I did the 30%. Shit. I did the 29% antagonized Tessa. Sided with Eddie.
So what now?
Well, he's obviously not going to give us the truth. So I say we go get it ourselves.
Wait, you're not seriously thinking of breaking and entering a police archive?
Go big or go home.
Does it continue? Does that take you to the next chapter?
Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, there lived a pair of crafty goblins.
The crafty goblins did everything together, until one day, when darkness overwhelmed the big wooden house in which they lived.
Blamed for the darkness, Brother Goblin was forced to leave the forest. while his sister had to stay behind.
Looking like Samurai Jack.
10
I can
years
kind of see
later,
that a little bit.
They were finally reunited, and together, they decided to confront the darkness in the big wooden house.
Though they sought the help of their friends in the forest, they found that no one wanted to delve into the long-gone past.
It makes me wonder why they did this game that way. Why they did it in 3 chapters.
This is how the
But they're
goblins
separate,
found
like,
themselves alone in the woods.
Obviously, if you
trying to
paid for it, it would have been a
discover
separate
what darkness
DLC.
had submerged
Right
the
now,
big
it's
wooden
free. Like,
house.
I mean, I guess they're not that expensive. I think the 2 chapters, 2 and 3, are about like £15 on Steam.
Tomorrow we should play Compass and North Star in the woods.
Be sure to wear your hat then.
You be sure to wear your hat.
All right, who wants ice cream? Me! Eat up.
Without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling. And as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara felt truly gone, and with it, the final link to her old self. She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman, alone in a deep and ancient wood. And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure, and her title.
I don't like that story. There were no goblins, and it was depressing.
We won't read it again.
I love you, Mom.
Oh yeah, in real
Not
life,
me.
man, I've heard some crazy
Just kidding.
stories.
Love you, Mom.
Mwah. I love you too. Sleep well and dream, my doves.
Makes me wonder how a kid would just come to that like conclusion though, like you didn't give me an Xbox, I'm killing you. I think I heard one story where it was like
Ollie?
some girl like killed her like little sibling over like a stuffed animal. It's like how are you even capable of that? Like what the heck is going on like in general in your own house? Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, I don't have siblings, but you know, I've heard of siblings, like sibling rivalry, you know, like you might have a sibling be like, yo, I'm gonna bury sis or whatever, but like they're not actually gonna do it, you know? It's like,
What a waste.
I don't know, I don't even think it's overstimulation. It's just like, what else is going on like in that house that just would make you even
Ollie?
just go that far?
Help!
You know what I mean? Like, why is that her instinct to like grab scissors? Take a bath or something and knock her out?
We need to call for help. Allison. I killed Mom. I killed her.
The crazy thing is, after like going through this game, they've never really mentioned anything like that insane about their mom. Like, please tell me she like beat you all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, tell me, like, someone, like, the parent was just abusive, you know what I mean? Like, so far, I don't really mention anything crazy that the mom has, like, done. Like, other than she's just into, like, you know, weird, like, organic stuff and, like, environmental stuff. Like, your first instinct is just going to be, like, pick up a knife or pick up some scissors? I don't know. The brain can work in a funny way. Like I said, it happens in real life.
Hey. You doing all right?
I thought coming here would be.
Oh yeah, so they found that
vibes,
book.
You know?
They found that in the first chapter. I don't think you were in stream.
And instead, we've spun off a whole miserable prequel trilogy.
Because the whole time he's thinking that, like, the reason why the mom was trying to kill him was because he was transgender and, like, kind of knew it.
We're not letting ourselves do this again.
And there's, like,
Come
a
on.
scene where
Mind-numbing
he
labor
asked
is
his
a great
sister to,
way
like,
to
cut
forget
his
your
hair
troubles.
short.
Can't we
And then
just
when they
have
found that
coffee
book
instead?
in the mom's
No.
room,
On your feet,
they
soldier.
were like, oh, maybe she was trying.
Let's take a break from packing and sort out the furniture. If we get enough done, I'll drive you into town and buy you a gallon of ice cream.
So yeah, that whole
Mint
scene
chocolate
probably
chip,
didn't make sense to you because
2
you didn't see the
gallons.
first stream.
Let's do this.
So they're twins, and then but he was the one who was like transgender. Yeah.
Goblin faces keep.
Yeah, you missed the
dollar
first stream,
sign
so
is
it probably didn't
donate
make
or
sense.
sell,
Just like,
and trash
what was
can
this
as well.
happening?
Trash. By the way, I cleared out most of the stuff in the bathroom this morning, but I left you the toilet.
How very generous of you. Crummy table and wobbly chairs.
Maybe sell?
We could make some pretty good money if we sell this. And I know I'd end up eating on the couch most of the time anyway.
Oh God, what's that smell?
What's that smell?
You're doing a great job.
Thanks.
Ooh, what's that smell? Smells like delicious garbage. Ooh, yes, delicious.
That was an achievement.
indeed. Or could it be Stinky Pants
It's like a note on Tyler's back.
Oh, Stinky Pants Sam!
Come on now. Sam got that smell getting a skunk out of our barn. Be nice.
A skunk?
Yeah.
What did
So
you
every time you
give
see a
her? Is she
memory,
okay?
that's Tyler.
Sure is. She just went hunting for food and couldn't get
Wait.
back out.
No, I think this
All
one
she
is
needed
Tyler.
was a
This one's
little
Tyler.
nudge to get her on her way.
And that's Allison.
Sam Kansky, hero of skunk kind.
I remember being super impressed by him, and it made me want to be a wild animal superhero too.
Ancient Appliances, you are staying here. Although, that oven looks in okay enough shape.
No way. We are not moving the oven.
Dump and cake.
You hungry? We have a whole lot of nothing.
I was hoping maybe you could make me one of those pickle and ketchup sandwiches.
I'm sorry, sir. We are all out of pickles today. Could I interest you in a ketchup-only sandwich? Looks like there's still a bottle back here.
Ew.
Says the guy who used to eat peanut butter with ranch.
Ooh.
So good.
Lasagna! Lasagna!
Finish your salad first. Thank you, Tessa. You're a lifesaver. Oh, don't worry about it. They're just leftovers from the restaurant.
What about Volcano? She needs to eat her lunch too.
I used to do
Well,
ketchup and
well.
rice.
She can have my corn.
Here
I used
you
to do
go,
that as a kid.
You must be hungry too.
Looks like Tessa didn't. What to do with this?
Yeah, I always just found it like just rice to be plain. Maybe keep?
Tables are expensive. And besides, this one's an Allison and Tyler original.
Oh, nice.
What's this doing down here? Is that gum? Ugh. I guess that was probably me.
Allison, I asked you to clean up the coffee table 3 times already.
Oops. I forgot.
Oh, I missed an object.
The big frog is an effervescent creature who tries to be kind, but is also a tireless gossip. The Ice King punished her once by telling her his deepest secret. If she ever tells anyone, she'll lose her voice forever.
Ugh. Gross stain is gross.
What happened?
Some unfortunate spillage that brought about the end of indoor tea parties. I hid the stain with my toys, forgetting that they would eventually be picked up.
Brilliant move, Ronan.
Well, I seem to recall a time you stole an egg, put it on the couch, and sat on it because you wanted a pet chicken.
We don't talk about that.
Uh-huh.
Well, at least I didn't leave a stain.
All right. I'll clean it up.
Thanks. While you do that, I'll check out the furniture. I'm guessing you want to keep the coffee table?
If there's anything you want, speak now.
I'm not really planning on bringing furniture to Denali. And if I need a base in Juneau, you'll have all the furniture I need.
How very non-committal of you. All right. I'll keep it.
I really like that armchair.
It'll look sharp next to your tree stump nightstand.
I'll be the most stylish mountain man ever. But I was actually thinking it should go in your library.
Library? We may not even have a living room.
I have faith in you.
Maybe it'll be salvageable with a deep clean?
Something else I'm supposed to do?
And finally, I hate to say it, but the couches get a one-way ticket to the dump.
No protest here. I think I have permanent knee damage from a decade of bumping into the corner of those damn things.
Well, then that's it for the living room. You are relieved from your duties. Are you gonna keep doing that?
Oh.
Yes, you are. Having fun, are we?
Wait. Oh, there we go. There's the leave button.
Allison.
What's up?
Should I throw these pictures out?
I mean, most of them are pretty happy memories.
I guess.
You look cute here.
That's not me. I mean, it is, but...
But not really. I get it.
It's just weird. Seeing myself like that again. Damn. Didn't think a picture could throw me like this anymore.
Has therapy helped at all?
Oh, yeah, definitely. My therapist really heard me when I said I was a guy. And she helped me get ready for the reactions I'd get, you know? It's dealing with other people that's been way harder than figuring myself out. At the end of the day, being able to look in the mirror and see Tyler, that's made the biggest difference. Which is why I'm scheduling my top surgery as soon as we sell this house. No more putting a binder on every morning. God, that sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah, totally. Just so you know, I'll be there to help out when you do. Whatever you need.
Thanks.
All right. What's your verdict, Ronan?
You know what? I'll keep a few. To remind us how far we've come.
Oh man, I love this one.
Why do I look so pissed? I remember loving this.
Maybe because Marianne was sticking a camera in your face?
Come on, smile, like Allison. Come on, honey, smile, like Allison.
Hold up your fish.
It's not my fish anymore. Allison stole it.
My sister, the fish thief.
You were just being bratty.
Was I, though?
Yes. All I did was help clean it when we were out on the porch. Eddie had to force you to share. Starting the fire again?
Yeah, I'm gonna boil some water. You want something to drink?
Well, there ain't no response? Oh.
Earl Grey or chai?
Your call. I'm fixing myself a good old cup of joe.
Ah, a nice pot of wakey juice.
Papa needs his rocket fuel.
I am so glad Eddie came through on the caffeine.
Shh, did you hear that?
The Ice King is sending us a warning.
For your punishment, said the Ice King, you shall be banished from the forest. And if you dare come back before the new moon, you shall feel my anger in your gut. Hear it in the wind. Whoosh!
How's it going, Matthias?
Do you think the Ice King would really
Or I think it was
leave
what?
us that way? He may be intimidating, but he's always
Mathis?
fair and never mean.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Maybe he tells the goblins to help the people they hurt instead?
Great idea, sweetie. Why don't we think about it at dinner? I'll put everything away for safekeeping while you
Nice
go.
compliment.
Can you put them in the binder so they don't get stained?
Of course, love.
I still think my dark and twisty version was better.
We put
For a
so
second
many
there, I thought that
hours
was my
into
bot. I was like, I
Mine
don't
was
remember
full of extra
plugging that in.
drawings and
Like it
incomplete
just came
stories.
up so
Think they're all
suddenly.
Still in the kitchen drawer.
We should go take a look.
I was like, Bot Rex, you don't send out compliments. Yeah,
Some
still.
comes out. Allison's first drafts. Right. Because I didn't contribute at all.
Come on. I know you did. I can't believe she kept all these.
You'd think putting them on the fridge for a couple of weeks would have been enough.
You know how we thought of ourselves as the goblins? Did you ever get the sense that maybe Marianne was the princess in the stories?
Yeah. She called her bedroom the princess's sanctum, and she was all alone in the woods, in this house, until we showed up.
She was. Alone, but with a few friends who helped her along the way.
What are you doing?
Research. So, if Marianne was the princess, then who were all the rest?
And here we go.
Oh,
Okay.
come on. Humor me.
What, memory? I mean, I think I definitely know who the duck is. The beaver would be... Is the beaver there? Oh, we gotta put him, like, here.
Pelican.
She was the most generous one.
Yeah, but there was always a catch. You go here.
Probably swap him again.
This one.
Ain't that it?
The bear was the most helpful one. He was always around.
Stalking her?
What? No.
I mean, he was kinda always there. Lurking. You done?
Poor Moose. Really didn't do him justice.
Justice? Kind of ironic, huh?
Considering he was the lawful good one.
Too bad the law isn't really just.
It's a swap? Do I have to do something with the book? What, do you like back out? She's definitely the what is, I don't know if that's a duck, that's a seagull, right? That's not it?
You stumped?
Ain't that it?
All right. I think I'm done.
You sure?
How do you like them apples?
You know, I think you might be onto something. What about these guys? I don't see them being real life people, or this one.
Oh, that was a achievement. It's called Guess Who. Figure out the characters. We must have gotten it right.
You better hurry, or the Mad Hunter will catch us! We need to hide. This way! What's going on? I don't know. Is he here? Is he really here? I don't know. I'm scared. Go away! Yeah! Go back to the forest!
I forgot about that. We'd been pretending he was there.
And then, suddenly he was.
That was the only time that happened, right? Allison? Wait. It felt way too real. It was...
Us. Pushing our imagination way too far.
Great. Sam Kansky, Grandmaster of Bad Timing. We're not done with this conversation.
Morning, Sam.
Ahoy, goblins! I ran into Chief Brown, who said you were starting the cleanup on the house this morning, so, I kind of figured you might need some supplies.
That's... Thank you. That was very thoughtful.
So listen, I wanted to apologize for scaring you yesterday.
You didn't. Your shotgun did.
Yeah, anyway, I also came by to say I fired up the Google and I did some reading. I didn't know the difference between all those words. I mean, never been much of a reader. Huh? But I think I get why what I said was wrong, and I'm real sorry. Oh, and before I forget, for the lady of the house. It was your mom's favorite recipe. Still make it darn near every week. Think of her every time.
Thanks. But we don't have a stove. Still no electricity.
Oh, yeah. The fuse box is busted. Just another thing I've been meaning to put back together around here.
Where is it? I can take care of it.
I don't doubt you can.
When he met him,
But,
he called him a
I've been kicking
transvestite.
this thing back to life for the last 20-some years. I'll give you a hand.
Alright.
Box is in the barn. Follow me.
Yeah, and then they were like trying to correct him,
We'll
like,
be right
no, it's like
behind
transgender, and he's like, yeah, what's the difference? It's interesting, yeah. I mean, like, I've never really played a game that's like very heavily like LGBT, but it's kind of cool. It's well done. I like the way they did it.
was something.
Come on. We need lights. So be nice to the helpful man.
What are we going inside?
So, how's school?
I graduated already. Outdoor studies.
Oh, outdoor studies, huh? Well, it's a good thing I came along when I did. You know, I built this here barn for your mama.
Did she ask you to?
Oh, no. Not really.
What the fuck
She
we doing?
talked about scraping together money to hire somebody, but I couldn't let her do that. Anyways, let me find that darn key.
Wait, Sam. You have more of our keys?
Yeah, the one for the barn's called a railroad key. See, it's got this special tip that you can...
Fascinating. I'll take that off your hands now.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
I,
Same here.
Figured I might still need to do some maintenance, so,
Nope. We're good. Thank you.
fair warning. Door's a bit temperamental.
Haven't you been taking care of this place? You didn't oil the doors?
What? You think I just hang out here all day or something? Here, son, give me a try.
Good.
Okay, when you twist it as far as you can to the left, give it a nice little jerk.
Damn it.
No shit.
Oh. Well, man, I'll play any game though that's free. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, at least the door's open now. All right. Fuses go into plugs. Should be easy enough.
All right, let's take a look.
Look at what? The whole jam needs to be replaced.
Nah, just need to sand that part down. You could refinish the whole thing, but...
You'll have to use 15 amp fuses for the garage.
for an old door.
Amps total 120 amp for the whole house. Sam. Oh wait,
Pass me the-
garage was
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Oh, shit. Oh.
What happened? You okay?
Yeah, it's just a bum knee. I wrecked it playing ball.
Ball. Football? In college?
High school. Best damn football.
yeah, it's free until the end of the month.
Well, till I got hurt.
Damn. That's
Wait, let's
rough.
do some math. 3, 6. 3, 6, 9.
Handle seems to be working just fine. Problem must be the latch.
No shit. It's covered in rust.
Nothing a little salt and lime can't fix.
Salt and lime. It's a door latch, not a bottle of cheap tequila.
Sure could go for a margarita right about now.
A margarita? Really?
Hey,
Wait, you said 20 for the whole house, and that includes. Oh, hold up. Heat generator. Is that so?
here, hold this. I want to get a look at the spin.
3, 6.
Shouldn't we get this cleaned up before we put it back together?
I just want to check something. Hey, you two got any, bear insurance?
What for? You and your gun are always around.
Oh, not always. And you can't fend off a bear with smart-ass remarks, you know?
We're not getting a gun, Sam.
Let's try this one.
Careful you don't put a low amp in a high amp plug.
Oh,
That's a fire just waiting to happen.
now you tell
Do
me.
the math, Allison.
Did you read the note next to the box?
Well, then what's?
Ugh,
Why is that one
mold
white?
everywhere.
Well, don't stick your nose in there. Shh. Like it's a goddamn bouquet. Mildew's always a problem with these doors. They're on the north side, so no sunlight.
Sounds like the builder really screwed that up, huh?
Hey now, watch yourself.
We just need to clean it with turpentine, right? And borax?
Mm-hmm. Probably ought to blow dry it too. I usually air out the barn much as I can, and oil in the spring.
Linseed?
Hell no. That stuff's a hatchery for mold. Teak is what you want.
You sure you don't need a hand?
Hey, I'm moving at my own pace. I need to know this stuff.
All right.
Women, huh?
Don't do that, Sam.
There's already 15 in the garage. So something has to go there, but it can't be the 30.
That's probably what was jamming it in the first place.
Probably so.
That don't even make fucking sense.
Yeah, well, you're not the only person who used to fix stuff around here.
Yep. Pretty much took an army to keep this place standing.
Seems
There we-
good.
You damn fool.
Everything okay?
You two look like you got this all in hand, so, bye.
What was that about?
Preda-Rep. What's that?
Wolf pee.
Ew, what?
Do not spill it on your shoes.
I sense a story.
Well, if by story you mean using it at fireweed to get rid of some rats, and then spilling it on my only pair of shoes, then yes. Hey, it was.
Huh, look at this. I think this is where she made all her toys. She was so crafty.
And she could draw and write and take pictures.
She could have been in toilet paper tubes, rope, cardboard.
Wonder what she planned to make with that. Maybe a car? Ooh, or a tank. Hey there, little buddy.
If we end up living together, you should know my house has a no spiders rule.
Well, in my house, we don't kill them.
Ugh. You can take them outside then. What are we gonna do with this wreck?
Take it apart and sell the scrap?
Be my guest, but it sure looks like a pile of junk to me.
Where you see junk, I see dollars.
I wonder why Sam got so upset.
Oh, he probably forgot he was all out of bourbon.
Well, something about it really got to him.
I don't think any of us are exactly happy to see that gun rack. Allison, do
Look
you
at
know who this is?
I think this is where she made all her toys. What did you find?
Do you know who that is?
Yeah, that's Carol.
Oh yeah,
His
he's
mom.
also quite a drunk
I've seen
too.
other pictures of her, but never this one.
Man, look at Brown. And Marianne. She looks really happy.
Can I?
Careful, the glass is broken.
Are you okay? It stings. Let's go see Mom. But she'll get mad. We weren't even supposed to be here.
Allison, come here.
Come on, it's gonna get infected. I don't want to. She said not to disturb her and Eddie. Where are you going?
Things were different when she was around. We were family, Eddie. How could you do this to me?
Look, I had to make that call.
Whoa.
were they talking about? I can't figure out what's going on.
I don't know, but I remember that whatever Eddie had to do, whatever that call was about, it was tearing him up.
Tearing him up? He was being a total cop, and Marianne got pissed and threw him out. Here, I'm gonna show you what I remember. There's more. I can feel it.
I had to make that call. I was just following the law.
Oh, yeah? And this little visit right here? What would the law say about this, huh?
Look, I didn't have to come out here, but I did.
You're a goddamn hypocrite. Get out of here!
Marianne.
I said get out! Out!
What? She didn't throw the picture at him.
You sure about that? He was being a complete dick.
How can you be sure? We were eavesdropping. We could barely see a thing.
What do you think happened then?
Look. I had to make that call. I was following procedure. What I'm legally required to do.
Then why are you here? Pretty sure this isn't procedure.
I wanted you to hear it from me.
Please leave.
Marianne. I'm sorry.
Please just go.
How do we keep remembering the same things so differently?
It was a long time ago, and, well, memory's a tricky thing.
Wait, when did that happen?
I'm not sure. I think it was the exact same day she attacked you.
That's what I thought.
Uncle Eddie said he hadn't seen Marianne for weeks.
Yeah, that was bullshit. And what was all that about following the law? What was he doing here exactly?
I don't know. I have no idea. We shouldn't jump to any conclusions.
Look, I know he took care of you, but that doesn't make him incapable of lying.
I can't see him being that cold with Marianne, even if he was being a cop.
I mean, I can, but who knows? I guess memory's a tricky thing, huh?
Let me see.
You're a goddamn hypocrite.
Let's choose this time.
You're a goddamn hypocrite. Get out of here. Get off my property right now.
Yeah, I know, right?
So, we agree. Brown came out here and bullied Marianne the same day she attacked us. And then lied about it. Now what?
We go and get a straight answer from him.
Right now?
Yes. I'll go get my car keys.
But what will these mountains of trash do without us?
Fuck the trash.
Man, I can't believe Brown lied. I mean, I may not be the guy's biggest fan, but he's always talking about the truth and the law and shit.
Do you have to be so happy about it?
What?
I know you've been waiting for something like this. Something that proves Eddie's an asshole. But gloating about it is really not cool. It's Tina. I gotta take this. Yeah, just a sec. I'm parking the car.
Guess I'll just go stretch my legs then.
No, just give me a sec. Okay, Tina, what's going on?
Hi, hon. I've got someone
That's amazing. When?
They're just in the area for a couple of days, so they'd like to come by day after tomorrow.
Oh, I'm not sure it'll be ready.
Hun, this guy is very motivated, but I know he's looking at other properties. And it's not like you've had people breaking down the door.
I appreciate that, but we've kind of got a lot going on over here.
Did I mention it would be an all-cash offer?
Do it.
Yeah?
Yep.
Great.
Damn.
I'll set it all up and send you the details. Later, hun.
Whose votes are you looking to win out here, Tom? The Bears? Dee and I did that trail a couple years ago. We drank ice-cold beers when we reached the summit.
Wait, where the fuck are we going? Oh, I guess we were going the right way the whole time.
Looks like you found a nice spot.
We've been here before, right? I feel like I've been here before. So, Tina?
Tina West, our realtor.
Oh, that Tina. What'd she need?
Well, we have an interested buyer. Tina's gonna show him the house day after tomorrow.
Oh, great.
Apparently he'd be paying cash, but he's just in town for a few days, so... I mean, we're not signing anything in blood. It's just a showing.
I know.
Look, we both need this money, and it'll take at least a few weeks, right? There's plenty of time to figure out all this Marianne stuff.
It's fine. You did it. It's done. Let's move on. So, before Tina called, we were talking.
Yeah?
I'm not happy your foster father fucked up.
Oh yeah? Because you sure sounded like it.
He hid information about Marianne.
I know! You just don't have to rub it in.
He doesn't get a pass just because this is uncomfortable for you.
I'm not giving him a pass. It's just... hard.
This whole damn situation is hard. You think I liked learning all that shit about Tessa?
This town, these people, they're just memories to you. But it's my home, Tyler. My friends, my family. And as much as I want answers, I'd rather not lay waste to my entire life to get them.
You seem pretty eager to ditch all those friends and family, Allison. Apparently a cash offer is all it takes.
I'm ready to move on. But that doesn't mean I want to burn every bridge on my way out.
Definitely don't mention Eddie.
Her hometown looks pretty picturesque from here, doesn't it?
You're way more attached to this place than you let on.
It's pretty crazy Tina found someone willing to pay cash for a house out here, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
You guess? That's it?
I don't really want to talk about the house right now.
Oh, okay. We don't have to.
Dang, he's so grumpy, bro. I don't know how to satisfy him.
Hey, you feeling this?
Found you! North Star! Okay, now you're the star and I'm the compass. Okay, and don't cheat. I know you were sending me fake hints last time. I did not. Yes, you did. Okay, I won't do it again.
You were always accusing me of cheating.
Because you totally did.
It was a cool game. Guessing where you were just by feeling what you felt.
No one else could play it with us.
That was the beauty of it.
For real? You never wanted any other friends?
Nah, not really. I mean, we had each other. That was enough for me.
Hey, I really am sorry I gave Tina an answer without talking to you first.
It's okay. You probably made the right call. You were right to call me out earlier. I was being a jerk about Eddie.
I'm all for enjoying the wins as they come, but maybe not at the expense of my father figure.
I'll try my best.
Look at that. Coastal fog's taken over the summit.
It's a perfect day for a spooky hike in the woods. Too bad.
Can't believe the old cannery's still in business.
Plenty more fish in the sea. For now.
So I have to warn you. I'm not sure we're getting any answers out of Eddie.
You won't have a choice. We're not 10 years old anymore.
He'll probably say he's too busy to talk. That's how he tends to avoid conflict.
We're not looking for conflict. Just answers.
Let's be honest. Lately, that's been pretty much the same thing.
I haven't been trying to pick fights. You know that, right? I just want closure. That's all.
I know. I need some of it too.
Hey! Look what I found! Aha! I knew it was still here.
I knew we'd been here before. We claimed it as part of the Ronin Kingdom.
And it still is. All it needs is a little update.
What are you doing?
What I wanted to do back then, but I didn't have the guts. There, looking better already.
You're right. Way better.
So, what's the plan?
Dang, that was a trophy. Have the memory at the tree.
We go inside and calmly ask Eddie why he was there that day.
All right.
Let's try to let him get his side of the story out, okay?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. I understand, Mr. Barrow. I'll be sure to let him know. Yes, I have it all written down. Have a good day, Mr. Barrow. Morning, Missy.
How do you get stuck working reception?
Rose called in sick this morning. I'm covering for her while I try to get my paperwork done. What are you doing here?
Just checking in with Uncle Eddie.
I'm guessing from the identical features that this is Tyler?
Tyler, Denise, Tyler.
Wilson, could you tell Officer Vincenzi that I'll be... Oh, good morning, Allison.
Hi, Uncle.
I'm gonna take Dr. Torres' statement. No need for Vincenzi to come back to the station.
He doesn't seem like he's in the best of moods.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but he's been a little off all day. Good luck.
Great. He has an excuse to brush us off.
I'm sure he'll make time if we say it's important.
Oh, hello, kids.
Hello, middle-aged adult.
Everything all right? Your uncle said you two were going to be knee-deep in trash for a few days.
A few days? That's optimistic. It feels like every time we clear out a drawer, 2 more just appear out of thin air.
Huh. Yes, you got my sympathies. When we emptied Linda's parents' house, oof, I thought we'd have to rent a backhoe.
How is Linda? I feel like I haven't seen her in months.
Good. Yeah, she started working over at the high school as the librarian. Pay's not great, but she gets to see the kids every day, so...
I bet Brendan's thrilled.
Oh, yeah. Happy as any teenager who's got to spend extra time with his mom.
Well, I'll let you work.
No worries. You're not a bother.
Dr. Torres, you said your daughter was with you during the incident?
Yes, she was.
I'll need her information too then. Can you give me her name and date of birth?
Okay. Isabella Henderson, July 16th, 2009.
Henderson. Different last name?
Yes, her father's. My ex-husband.
Does she live with you most of the time?
No, her father has primary custody because of my hours. She stays with me on the
It just switches between them.
What's that look for?
I forgot your birthday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I got so wrapped up in Tyler coming that it totally slipped my mind. I'll make it up to you, I promise.
All right. Incident report states you called yesterday at 6:13 a.m. because someone
Hey,
vandalized
he
your mailbox.
speaks. How's
Officer
Delos treating you
Vincenzi
so
was
far?
dispatched to your home at 6:29 a.m. But you couldn't stay to give a statement?
I had to be in
It's been
surgery at
good to see
9.
Allison.
I was already
She's been
running
talking
behind.
nonstop about you lately.
Says
I know
here you
she's
work
happy
at
to have you here.
Cottonwood Hospital?
Hey, been meaning to say,
That sure is a
Allison
commute.
showed us that article you wrote for the
certainly
Juneau Daily last year.
What's your usual
You were
working hours?
spot on.
I'm a
The
surgical
state needs to be
resident at
giving
one of the
way
only
more money to
hospitals
youth
in
centers.
Southwest Alaska.
Fireweed
I'm
was lucky to
basically
have you.
always on call.
Yeah, of course. Well, listen, we really appreciate
Thanks.
you coming in
I
after
spent a lot of time fighting for more outdoor activities. Made some enemies in the administration over that one. But the first time those kids summited Mount Roberts, man, they were so proud. It felt great.
I know exactly what you mean. I volunteer sometimes with the JCE. Give lectures about police work, lead group talks when I can.
JCE?
You know, Juneau Coalition for Equality.
Oh. Wait, really? That's awesome.
Yeah, and I don't mean to preach, but the kids in those groups, be it Fireweed or the JCE, they need people who really understand them. People who know where they're coming from and will fight for what they need. Anyways, sorry for the rant.
Could you go through the full details of your morning? with
Tyler,
me,
are
Dr.
you ready?
Torres?
Of course. I woke up at 5 and got ready for work.
Alright, I'm just gonna get some juice real quick. I'll be right back. Give me a few minutes.
Are you serious? Yes, ma'am. I tend to my customers' mental health and...
Wait!
How filthy! What a shameless woman!
Need an item? Just ask her to look for it.
I'll look for it.
But it'll cost you.
It'll cost you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. She's so adorable.
And that's it.
That's it.
The source of all nature. I, Vise Blanchimont, have pledged to uphold the sacred tenets of Lilith. In honor of that pledge, I have come to form a pact with Dur, the Wood Mana.
The pact has been made.
I'm glad everything went so smoothly.
Yeah, that looked easy.
It might look easy, but it's actually pretty tough.
If you say so. We can synthesize now that we have the wood mana.
It never hurts to help.
Then let's go back to the workshop.
May I help you? Oh, it's you, Lita. You two certainly make an odd couple. I guess it's not so bad, though.
You've already met Klain? Well, that makes this...
Atelier Shelley, Alchemist of the Dust Sea, has some of the best character motivation and newest improvements to the series.
Oh, your name...
Don't make me go over there and break you, you gropey little pasty-faced, pigeon-licking, garbage-breath punks! Go fall off the mother-forsaken map, yeah?
Dang. Alright, I'm back. Alright.
Isabella's father was coming over to pick her up at 6:30. So I woke her up at 6. I made breakfast. And as we were eating, I realized I had
Chief Brown's taking a statement, but you might be able to snag him when he's done.
So I helped her into her coat and boots before we went out. It was still quite dark, but she spotted it anyway. Something was going through our mailbox. My back was to it because I was shutting the door. But
Tyler,
Isabella is
you
certain
ready?
of what she saw. She says it was a little kid, around her size. She shouted at them, but by the time I turned around, they were gone.
A little kid.
That's what she said. A little kid wearing stripes.
What about you? Are you sure you didn't see anything?
No, I'm sorry.
Did you need something, Allison?
Yeah. Tyler, shall we?
Morning, Chief Brown.
We just gonna do
Good
this
morning,
right here?
Hey, could we talk to you in private? It's a little urgent.
Can you excuse me for a second, Dr. Torres? What's going on, you two?
We had a few more questions about our mother.
Look, now's not the best time.
Well, maybe we can come back later then?
Excuse me. Come on. Guys, I'm understaffed today. I've got a receptionist out sick, an officer dealing with personal issues. I need to finish taking this woman's statement, and I don't have time to chat right now.
We were just hoping for some answers.
Well, I don't know what more you think I'm going to say. I already told you everything. I need to get back to this complaint. Sorry, guys.
Oh, I hate when he's stubborn like that. So what now?
Of course, Miss Torres. Where were we?
Well, he's obviously not going to give us the truth. So I say we go get it ourselves. Where do you think they'd stash her file?
I don't know. The archive room? Maybe Eddie's office? Wait, you're not seriously thinking of breaking and entering a police archive?
Go big or go home.
Where's Isabella now?
Damn.
She's back at her father's house for the day.
Could I get Mr. Henderson's information from you? I think it'd be helpful if I could talk to Isabella.
Yes, of course.
Oh boy, fire drills. Everybody's favorite way to slack off.
Hey, is that your desk? Huh? I didn't think so. Move on.
Right. Sorry.
I guess it's probably gonna be upstairs.
Hey, what are you two up to over there? Everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine. We're just, I was just telling Tyler where the upstairs bathroom is. Tyler, help me out here.
Oh, yeah. Toilet emergency. Lake water. You know, Mother Nature's juice cleanse.
There's a bathroom just past the break room. Behind you. First door on your right.
Forget it, Tyler. There's no way we're getting upstairs out in the open like this. It's too suspicious. There must be another way up.
There was a fire drill notice on Vincenzi's desk. Are there any kind of fire exits?
Oh my god. Why didn't I think of that? Lobby, now.
The lobby.
All right. Let's see. There. Fire exit.
It opens up to a staircase on the side of the building, but it'll definitely be locked from the inside. If one of us were to create a diversion, the other could slip upstairs and open the door. And since you're the troublemaker, I nominate you as the one to make a scene.
Wait, really?
Got a better idea?
Not really. No.
Right. Let's go.
What, I gotta go outside?
Guess I probably can't trip the circuit breaker, but I could turn the lights off.
Just go. Improvise.
Oh, oops.
Tyler.
What, then I gotta go outside?
All right. I'm in position.
What now?
Turn right.
You head now?
Yeah, I need a smoke.
You should think about quitting. Only gets harder the longer you do it.
Yeah, I know.
While you're at it, get your sister to stop too.
Crisp winter air.
Okay. I'm by the door. Come on.
Shit.
Where are you?
Right here. Open the door.
Quick, get in. Oh god, what did I just do?
You took control of your destiny. Own it. Looks like this is where Brown keeps all his personal mail. Looks like he's working with the Office of Child Services on the case.
None of our business. If Eddie catches us in here...
There's no turning back now. You applied to a summer drama program back in 2009?
I did, but they rejected me. Michael and I were supposed to go together. He went, but I was stuck here for the summer with no one but Justin Beaver for company. Why?
Well, this letter says you got in.
What the hell? So he just turned it down?
I'm sorry, Allison.
Shouldn't be surprised he's lied to me in the past.
Why is Brown on a first-name basis with the director of Fireweed? Oh.
What'd you find?
It's an invoice. Eddie Brown, you'll find enclosed the final invoice for resident Tyler Ronan. The Fireweed administration would like to thank you for all of the support you've given us over the years.
I knew Eddie pulled some strings to send you there, but that's a lot of money.
More backdoors and secret moves.
Maybe he didn't want to make you uncomfortable.
Well, now I feel like I'm in his debt.
Personnel files.
Brown really wants everyone to know what a fine, upstanding citizen he is, doesn't he?
He's a genuinely good person. And saying that...
The police chief of Delos Crossing hosts charity events?
Huh? Oh, yeah. The community social. He volunteered to help. And since he pretty much knows everyone, and more importantly, who's called the...
Let's put the Vecchies next to...
Can you not?
You finding anything?
No.
Huh. The Delos Police Force is getting a new officer. This guy has a record, and not a short one. Why is he even in the running?
Shh. Eddie has a really hard time hiring people out here. I don't think he has a choice.
There's always a choice.
Seriously? You're gonna try to hack into his computer?
We're here for information, and computers are basically information piñatas. Whoa, Brown looked at our file this morning.
Wait, what? What does that mean?
I don't know, but there's a reference number. R68653. Huh. Tom invited Eddie over for dinner?
Oh, yeah. He's been trying way too hard to get Eddie's endorsement.
Does he? Support Tom?
He preferred staying neutral.
I know, right? Veni Vidi Vici.
One of his emails mentioned the archives. That's gotta be where our file is. How old is Brown?
38.
Oh, wow. Graduated really young.
Youngest officer to ever join the GCPD.
Please tell me you know what the code is.
To the highly confidential police archive?
Then, how am I supposed to open the door?
I spent hours playing next to this room. I'd see people go inside all the time. The keypad does this little tune. Dum-da-dee-doo.
Seriously?
Go on, try.
Jeez. Dum da dee doo. Obviously not
You're
that.
pressing the wrong numbers.
How did that tune go again?
Dum da dee doo.
I'm sorry. I don't think I got that.
Dum da dee. Oh, shut up.
You never told me you had perfect pitch.
Shut up. You're pressing the wrong numbers.
I know I am. I need to find all the tunes.
You're pressing the wrong numbers.
What was D? Oh?
The first two seem to be right.
Oh no.
You're pressing the wrong numbers. You're pressing the wrong numbers.
Wait, so dumb. Which one is do? I think it was
The
one.
first two seem to be right.
He.
Yes. Looks like they're finally going digital.
Oh, that's right. I remember Eddie complaining about this. They're gonna have to resort everything.
Great.
They've digitized their closed files, but only the ones before 1990.
Meaning?
Meaning our file is still somewhere in those boxes.
Perfect. A room of scattered case files and a half-done sorting system.
Yep. This is gonna be so fun for you. I'm gonna go keep a lookout.
What? Why do I have to be the one stuck with box duty?
Because if anyone sees me, I'll have a better excuse for being there. Reach out if you need anything.
Nope.
Oh.
This one either. Where's the damn box?
Well...
What was that reference number again? 05 R68 653.
R68?
Here we go. Looks like a step-by-step record of the investigation.
well?
So far, I'm not seeing anything we didn't know already. It does reference some other files and audio recordings, though.
You might be able to look those up on the computer. Even if our file hasn't been digitized yet, they may already have it in the appendix.
All right, yeah, you have a good night. How did they not recover the scissors?
Alright, I'm in. You can search by keywords. What should I look for?
I don't know. Mary Ann Ronan? March 1st, 2005?
References.
Oh, it just says the storage. R62?
05, R62, 766.
Weird, I'm not seeing 62.
I have her autopsy report.
Okay.
She... God.
What is it?
She drowned. Stab wound was non-fatal.
What?
Wait. R61?
I need to check out 05 R61 889. There. Found a summary of everything. Wow, this is a real detective novel. Brown's quite the wordsmith.
He's not a writer, Tyler. Shit. Eddie's coming up the stairs. What do I do? What do I do?
Stall him.
No shit, Sherlock.
Tell him you need to talk in his office.
Delos Crossing Police Department.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, I can hear you.
It's my mom. She fell in the water and she's not coming up.
Okay, where are you now?
Home. We're home.
Are you alone? Where's your dad?
It's just me and my sister.
All right, honey, can you give me your address?
12 Cannery Road. Please, hurry.
Just stay right where you are, okay? We're sending someone out to help you.
Don't hang up.
2005? 21.
Reference is 2005-201-546. No, that's not it.
How was that not it? That one.
Okay, here it is. Wait, what the hell? Tessa accused her of child neglect. I need to check out 2005-21019. Here we go. Okay.
Tessa's name came up. Search for her?
Reference is 05R68MISC. There. Huh. Why is that here?
concussion?
It mentioned child services. Search for that?
Got something. Here. Okay, I need to check out 0501 COM EBR. Okay, here it is. Jesus. Unbelievable. Allie, Tessa called fucking social services on us. And Eddie went along with it.
What?
Where are you? What's going on? I need to get moving.
Shit. I'm sorry, Tyler. I couldn't stop him. He's coming your way.
Get out.
Uncle, we didn't mean to.
I'm not gonna repeat myself.
You're a goddamn hypocrite.
I said move it.
Hey! Get off me!
Rather spend the night here? Come on!
I said don't fucking touch me!
Go on. And consider yourselves lucky you're family.
You're right. Family. And for Allison's sake, we should talk.
About what?
We saw our file. We know about social services. Why? Why did you turn your back on her? Why did Tessa?
Okay. Yeah, you're right. We need to talk. The winter before your mother's death was hard. Delos Crossing was snowed in for months. Most roads were closed and plane supplies were scarce. Everyone was struggling.
Especially Marianne.
Yeah. She was always just scraping by. And that winter left nothing to scrape up. Even if locals had found time to help her. I'm not sure your mother would have accepted.
You're saying Tessa reported our mother because she was having supply issues?
Tessa came to me because she was honestly concerned.
Right.
I was legally required to report Tessa's complaint, even if I didn't agree.
So you took her word for it and called child services?
Failure to provide adequate food, lack of appropriate supervision, inattention to a child's psychological care. Like it or not, she had a case.
What? That's bullshit!
We saw those townie complaints against Marianne, Tyler. It wasn't just Tessa's word.
Is that why you came over that day? The day she died? To warn her about social services?
She loved you two so damn much. She deserved a chance. I didn't see it coming. I don't know. Right there, she must have decided it was over.
I thought always telling each other the truth was our #1 rule.
Still is, little moose.
And yet you still lied.
I didn't want you two putting yourselves through unnecessary hurt. But you're adults and that was your choice to make. I'm truly sorry.
Thank you, Uncle.
Just like that, huh? Must be nice to have a daughter who lets you off the hook that easy. Eddie, you keep trying to point your finger at Tessa, but you have to take responsibility for your part in our mother's death.
I've asked myself over and over for the past 10 years what I could have done different. I know I made a big mistake with you two here. And you've got every right to be angry. Being a father, well, it's a pretty tough job. I've tried my best. And I'd like to try my best with you too, Tyler, if you want it.
I'm open to getting there. But it's gonna take some time before we're a big, happy family.
I respect that. It's hard work rebuilding trust. But you've got a place here whenever you need it. Group hug?
No.
Absolutely not.
All right, I'm really gonna have to kick you out now.
No rest for the wicked, huh? Well, that went better than I was afraid it would.
Allison,
What?
you feel like shit.
How can you tell?
Because I feel like shit. What are we gonna do about Tessa?
Nothing. Look, we're not gonna do anything. That's enough, Tyler. Talk to Tessa? Why? What are you looking for? What are you expecting her to say?
I thought she loved us.
Really?
Chief Brown, is it true? Is she... Oh my God. Children,
Tessa. Tessa, you need to leave. Come on, kids.
Everything is going to be all right, okay? You're going to be okay, I promise.
Go home. You can't be here right now.
Oh God. Oh God.
Where is everybody?
Tessa's gotta be around somewhere.
I think I'm hearing something.
Well, at least we know the entire world didn't vanish. Given who is here, we can't count out the rapture quite yet. I need to take a breather. I'm gonna do a bit of shopping. You look for Tessa, okay?
On it.
Dang, what are they gonna get out of Tessa?
Just as I was finishing up, what do I see? A big old bull moose staring me down.
Hey guys, I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all.
Oh, hey, Tyler Ronan.
Huh. We keep bumping into each other, don't we? What were you guys talking about?
I don't think you'd be interested.
You two just can't stay away, huh?
Unfortunately. We're looking for Tessa again.
She took off about half an hour ago. Sorry.
Is Tom busy?
He's been in the office all morning, so who knows? But it's Tom, so it's probably safe to interrupt him.
Do you know if Tessa's gonna be back soon?
I don't know if she's even coming back. No one tells me anything.
Come in.
I thought you were working at the diner today.
No, I switched shifts because I wanted to get some sleep. But it turns out I was also scheduled to work at this store.
Michael, how do you always end up double booked?
Because I'm too much of a badass.
What do you mean? We've got enough signatures. It should have at least been enough to stall construction while we figure out our next move. Well, why don't we schedule a meeting with the Alaska Wildlife Foundation? Try to get... Hello, Tyler. Can I help you?
Hey, I hope this isn't a bad time, but actually, we were over at the police station and we took a look at Marianne's case file.
Okay.
Tessa reported Marianne to social services. Did you know?
Vaguely. But I didn't get involved. I didn't think I really had anything to add.
You never thought to mention it?
Well, now, I'm not sure how a thing like that would have come up. And I didn't want to rub salt in any wounds of other people's affairs.
Why did Tessa come to the police station that night?
She was looking for you two, to make sure you were okay. When she heard what happened, she was a mess.
How exactly did she hear about it so fast?
Can't remember who called, but you know how it is. No news travels faster than a secret. Everyone knew 5 minutes after Brown was on his way out.
Okay. Thank you.
Look, I'm sorry if you felt resistance from people around here.
To put it mildly.
Allison, you know this better than anybody. But your mother's death left a scar on this community. Now, I won't claim we went through anything close to what you did, but it was a cruel reminder of the limits of trust.
Well, if we want to get past the limits of trust, we all need to face what happened, which means being completely honest about it.
We all want to find peace, kids. It's just harder for some people to talk about the past. Now, you let me know if you have any other questions, okay?
Hey.
Yes?
You said I should remind you not to be late for your meeting, so don't be late.
Yep. I'll be on my way in a minute. So, kids. Was there anything else you two wanted to talk to me about?
Did you ever hear any rumors about our mother? Like, who our father might have been?
I'm not exactly a rumor monger. Your mother was close to a few men, but whether they were your father, I couldn't say. But look, oh, gosh. I'm sorry. I really have to go. Michael, could you finish up the storage room and then just close up?
Yeah, sure thing, boss man.
See you later.
You two want to help a brother out, spend the afternoon here working for free?
Why not? We came here to talk to Tessa, and she's not here.
She's at the cemetery, visiting her parents.
Oh.
Hey, tell you what. Why don't you guys help me close the store, and then we can drive over together? I've been meaning to pay my uncle a visit.
Can't we just wait for her to come back here? I'm not really excited about going there.
Allison, we don't have to visit her grave.
I'm gonna start working in the storage room. Tyler, join me when you're done.
Sure thing. Just give me a sec.
Alright, it did save, so I'm probably just gonna call it here. Now I can get to bed. I'll be back another time. I feel like I'm missing a lot of objects. Alright. Peace, I'll see you guys next time.